A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. King Athletics Complex in Honolulu. What a way to finish your season in paradise and perhaps with a victory in the Hawaii Bowl. It's the LSU Tigers and the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Tigers offense will have the opening possession of the game. And this guy is a big, and I mean big target. Trey Green. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And, Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
And the Tigers hit it quickly to the line.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know, receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Dropping back, it's Levin. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Running back searching for a hole. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. And now on second down for this offense. The short hands, it's Jones. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's going to take off. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Jones. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And man, this offense is going to be so much fun to watch. How fast can they get it to click, right? Because every single player that we're going to highlight, whether we do talk about the receivers right now, they're all new. The offensive line's all new. The quarterback's new. Everyone in this program is new, Palmer, and it's on Kiffin to make it work and make it work quickly.
Well, the one thing you know is with this Lane Kiffin offense, these receivers are going to get theirs. They're going to get catches, and you got a really good quarterback in Sam Levitt coming over from Arizona State to give you that opportunity. So while Thomas and Anderson from a year ago, those guys declare, there's a big opportunity. There's a lot of spots up for grabs here for these receivers to go down the field, make a ton of plays, stat it up, and score points for this offense.
The Tigers will hustle to the line.
It's a new era in Baton Rouge, obviously. Lane Kiffin is the head coach. Garrett Nussmeier gone. Sam Levitt comes in from the portal in ASU. And David, I mean, does anybody not expect this offense to score 50 points a game, throw it up and down the field? I mean, you've got the match made in heaven, it seems like, between the play caller and the quarterback. This thing should be lights out, I think.
And Lane Kiffin always delivers, right? Like, he finds a way to have that spot play at a high level. Sam Levitt, we've seen some highs, man. We've seen him go to the college football playoff, but he kind of reminds me of Jackson Dart. He's got that toughness, that ability to run the football. So this match together, this is why Lane Kiffin was brought in, and this is why the LSU fans are jacked up.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you could put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback keeper. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Touchdown, Tiger. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can makes the catch and he's free. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Martin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Big 1st down sack for the defense, brings up 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Lets it fly. With the catch, it's Lacey. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Complete on the comeback. He's like a loose boulder, just caroms his way to the 32. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. On target over the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And now they've moved into the red zone. Running inside. It's Allen. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The offense in hurry-up mode. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, LSU! Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Wants to throw it again. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Lacey. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Martin. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. On the move, it's Berry. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back to throw, it's Levin. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Green. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
With the catch, it's Green. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking deep. Got it inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways, this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations. Talk about a big-time effort. This tight end is not only already over 100 yards receiving, he's dominating at the line of scrimmage as well. If this team maintains this lead, he's in line to earn a game ball. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Hawaii Bowl.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close the season out with an exclamation point.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him. Turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play.
Got a little grass. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Not a ton of play calls for third in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
And here comes the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Snagged in the middle, it's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside, it's Berry. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Finding open areas.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll keep it on the ground. Might have a chance. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. He got it. Beat down in bounds.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires one high and deep. Upstairs to make the catch. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Takes a handoff. It's Martin. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Martin. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. That is no good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Here's a give to Durham. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Back to pass, it's Levin. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Finds his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They feed him again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Galloway. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Martin. Oh, what a move. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Second down coming up. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. There's a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Taylor has it. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it.